Well, I got my start in the industry right after college, and my fiance, now my wife, was there and with another young lady who was dating the human resources director at a hotel in Louisville, and gave her my resume, and they offered me a job as a convention coordinator, the only one they had in the hotel.
We worked together in the early days of Opryland Hotel. It was a little 600-room inn on the Cumberland River, and I was the convention service director. Jerry was in national sales.
And they were explaining to me how I'd be working 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and I was saying, oh, I'm going to be making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and they told me to be making $10,000 a year. And I went home and discussed it with my fiance and her dad, and I think her dad was afraid that his daughter was going to marry a bum, so he encouraged me to take it, and said, give it 6 months. He said, you're going to meet some people, and so I did. I gave it 6 months, and 5.5 months they promoted me into sales, and from there it just kind of took off.
And we worked under the legendary Jack Vaughn and Mike Diamond, and boy did we learn as a couple of young guys coming up in the business.
But one thing for sure that stands out was as chairman of NPI, he came in after 9/11. That was a very difficult time, as we all know, for our industry. And right away he went in and said, let's not forget the importance of partnerships. Let's make sure that we buy NPI. As chairman of NPI, he said it loud and clear. We want to make sure that we are working together, that we remember that we are equal members in this organization, and now more than ever, we need to help each other. That message from Jerry resounded across our industry, and it really made everybody realize the importance of partnerships at a critical time.
When you think about it, great leaders have a long record of success. And Jerry is no one-shot wonder. He has over 3 decades of leadership roles in our industry. Great leaders adapt to time. And Jerry has led our industry in good times and turbulent times.
He convinced MPI that they should move off of CompuServe and move on to the World Wide Web. So while many people see Jerry as a hotel sales industry leader, Jerry actually was quite visionary around the use of technology in our industry, particularly around online registration.
He championed initiatives such as Women in Leadership. And perhaps more than all these tangible initiatives, he understood that his lasting legacy would be the mentoring of future leaders to come.
He had suggested that I approach MPI with the idea of creating what we call the Women's Leadership Initiative for the industry. And it was Jerry Wayne and his encouragement and mentoring for me that brought that forward to MPI. It was launched, and we had a lot of success in bringing more visibility to women and leadership opportunities for them in the industry.
I know this is a great honor for Jerry. This is something that reflects a long and distinguished career as a volunteer leader, as an executive in many organizations. Jerry is also an incredible father, a colleague, a mentor, a visionary, and by the way, he's an amazing storyteller. But his character and integrity is second to none. There's no one I can think of more deserving of this honor than Jerry Wayne.
I would like to be remembered in our industry as someone that was fair, that was ethical. I would like to be remembered by those that I worked with as being a good leader. I'd like to be remembered by those that I worked for as hardworking and that could deliver the goals and objectives set forth by my employer.
So it just goes to show you, you can be successful, you can set records in sales, but you can be a nice guy along the way. Congratulations, Jerry. I'm so happy for you and your family.